From a broke college student to now someone who's only 22 years old, making 6 figures off TikTok Shop, soon to be 7 figures. My name is Michael Munoz. Everyone's always been talking to me, sending me messages, hitting me up. Michael, when is the longer video going to drop? So this is pretty much my first video. I'm going to talk to you guys about my backgrounds, how I got started into TikTok Shop Affiliate, the results that I've seen from TikTok Shop Affiliate, and pretty much give you guys free sauce about how to make the most amount of money these next couple of months. Now, before I started college, I really wasn't sure if I wanted to go into it because obviously all my friends were going to go to college. You know, they were asking me what college I was going to go to, and I really didn't know really what I was going to do after I graduated from high school. But all I knew is that I had a deep down feeling that I didn't want to pretty much work for 40, 45 years for the rest of my life, work for someone, and then maybe when I'm 60, 65 years old, I can retire and then maybe enjoy the last 10 years of my life. So I'm not like the typical online money-making person that drops out of college and goes full into their online business. Graduated from college 4 or 5 months ago, whenever May was, and ultimately knew that I wanted to start making money online simply because I got fired from one of my part-time jobs. And also I had to keep paying the tuition for college since it was all on me and not on my parents that could help me out financially. So I pretty much started TikTok Shop Affiliate. It was beginning of January of 2024, but I had to make money, right? Gave it a try. I actually got in with 0 followers. There's a loophole method where you can get in with 0 followers at that time through TikTok Shop Affiliate. But I pretty much didn't think too much of it, right? Just started it like a side hustle. I was like, there's no way you can make money online, right? I saw the people making money, but I didn't think it was possible for myself to start making money. And my first 2 weeks, I made it close to $7,000 to $8,000 off one video that took me 30 minutes to make, which is actually pretty crazy. And from there on out, I pretty much knew that TikTok Shop Affiliate online business was pretty much going to be what my life would look like. Okay, so I've done TikTok Shop videos from the beginning of January 2024 up until I was about to graduate, which was pretty much May. Okay, so 5 months back. And I was really on the cusp of, should I work a full-time job? Should I follow the traditional path that everyone else is following of working in the city? Because I was really close to starting a sales job. And 2 days before I started that job, I decided to quit it. Stuck with my intuition. Luckily, obviously, it was a sign from God, but I stuck with my intuition to do TikTok Shop Affiliate since I've already seen the results and just look to scale up even higher. For me, luckily, I've had 2 very, very supportive parents, the best parents in the world. I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. Very good parents that have always supported me since the moment I was born up until now, who have instilled really good values, really good morals, and I am the person I am today because of my parents, number 1, and because of God, number 2. And I know that making money online from your phone really isn't that difficult. And I remember telling my parents, and they were really, really supportive of everything that I had to tell them, which is why to this day, everything that I'm working for now in terms of, online money and making as much money as possible, my main goal is honestly to retire my parents, give them as much money as possible for them to live comfortably on their own. And then it's up to God to decide what he has in store for me on how to spend the money that I'm going to be making. Now, at first, I remember when I started, my friends were making fun of me for making these little, TikTok shop videos where I was promoting a product and showing it on camera, which is completely understandable, right? For people that don't think it's possible to make money from their phone. But luckily, my parents have supported me throughout this whole process. And I'm very, very grateful because I know, close friends, family members, most specifically like your parents, can be truly the downfall of someone wanting to pursue their dreams and wanting to start that online business. As someone who's hit back-to-back 10K consistent months off TikTok Shop Live, I can confidently say that TikTok Shop Live is the best and easiest business model to start for someone that's looking to make money online from just their phone and looking to change their life forever. I've probably done TikTok Shop videos for 70 to 80% of my time, right, up until now. And I've had videos that have gone viral, don't get me wrong, right? From someone who's been posting consistently 5 to 10 videos every single day. But it's very, very inconsistent. I've had months where I've made 2K a month, 5K a month, 9K a month. But when I started to do TikTok Shop Live, which was only a couple months back after I graduated from college, it was the beginning of May. First of all, I truly got to my first 10K a month and back-to-back 10K months from there. So if you're looking to get a stable, consistent amount of income on a daily basis, but also a monthly basis, I always encourage people to start TikTok Shop Live. Now, I obviously recommend TikTok Shop Live to anyone that's just starting out or someone that's looking to scale up and make way more money on a daily basis, but also on a monthly basis. Why? Because with videos, there's more competition involved, which means more people are doing TikTok Shop videos. You have to craft and structure a video really, really well, which means you have to think of a good hook, call to action. You have to talk about the product, obviously, which takes more time and effort. Whereas with TikTok Shop Live, there's not as much competition. That's number 1. Number 2, it's going to be getting pushed out way more these next couple of months as opposed to TikTok shop videos, which means there's more traffic, more people viewing, the overall live streams, which means more money to be made. And then all you have to do is just literally hit the record button, okay? Show the product on camera. You don't have to show your face either. You talk about it with a script on the side off of your computer or a piece of paper, and you repeat the same thing over and over and over again. Now, for me specifically, when I started doing TikTok Shop Live back in May, I started to promote beef tallow. It's a moisturizer. I'm sure you guys have seen it. I don't have it with me right now, but it's really popular on the TikTok shop. And it's really crazy how this little product can make you so much money from just going live and showing your face and promoting the products. I've done close to around $60,000 to $65,000 these last 4 to 5 months from promoting just that product alone. So from there, I actually started TikTok Shop Live in May consistently every single day. Got to my first 5K month, but it wasn't until June when I met a very, very good mentor who I still talk to, and I'm really, really good friends, and I actually live with him right now. His name is Azam, and in my first 23 days at the beginning of June, I got to 10K a month working with him directly. And pretty much everything that I've learned from him these last couple of months on how to sell successfully off TikTok Shop Live and just pretty much scale even higher with TikTok Shop Affiliate in general, I pretty much know, and I now teach with all of my students as well. So I do coaching one-on-one as well for TikTok Shop Live. But we're still business partners. We're really, really good friends. We're living in a foreign country right now, just working together, which is really, really cool. I've never had the opportunity to do something like that, where you have someone who's working with you at the same time that's on the same path as you, looking to make money, has God in their life, just really, really good morals and values, which I really, really appreciate. So from someone who's done close to $40,000 in profit these last couple of months off TikTok Shop Live, I'm gonna go over the most successful strategies and tips that I can give for you that you can implement on your shop lives as well to be able to scale up even higher and make the most amount of money these next couple of months. So how you can get started, first of all, would be having 5,000 followers on a TikTok Shop account. This is for anyone that's just looking to start out. If you're a beginner, you need 5,000 followers on an account. Right now, how do you get to those 5,000 followers? There's 3 main ways. The last one I'm not really going to talk about because it's the slowest way to get to 5,000 followers, but the 2 main ways that you can get to 5K followers and start TikTok Shop Affiliate ASAP would be number 1, buying an account, which is usually going to be around $400 to $500 of your personal money that you invest into these accounts. Okay, now these accounts are outsourced, and once they're outsourced and grown organically, the person pretty much sells these accounts to everyone to be accepted into the overall TikTok Shop Affiliate program. So that's number 1. Now the second way that you can get up to 5,000 followers would be by running ads. Now this is something that I do as a strategy for most of my students to help them get up to 5K followers, but you're pretty much just gonna create a video. That's all it takes, one video on your personal account, where you would pretty much structure it in a way where it would say, follow now or you're gonna get bad luck for the next 5 years of your life, or can't wait to get started with my TikTok shop journey. I run ads on that video, traffic gets pushed, and people ultimately follow to help you get up to 5,000 followers. Now the last way, which I said I wasn't gonna spend too much time talking about, it is going to be organic growth. It usually takes weeks, if not months, to try to get up to 5,000 followers, especially for someone that's looking to act with urgency and try to make money now. The first 2 ways is by far the best ways that you guys can get up to 5K. Now, once you get up to the 5,000 followers, you apply for the affiliate program, and once you get accepted, it's only up from there, right? You can do videos if you would like, but the main focus here is going to be TikTok Shop Live. For me specifically, how I've gone back-to-back 10K months have only been 3 hours of work every single day that I've put into it. So I'm going to give you guys the most important tips and strategies that you guys can implement yourself for starting TikTok Shop Live and looking to make serious money. So you better take out a pen and notebook, because the information that I'm going to give you guys right now, I usually charge for, but I'm going to give it to you guys for free. Step number 1 is going to be finding the correct product to promote on TikTok Shop Affiliate live streams. Now, what does that look like? You can do electronics, you can do clothing, you can do supplements, skincare. Ultimately, whatever you find a passion in promoting, but just know that not every product is going to have the same amount of success as another product. Now, product selection is going to be the first step, and it's probably going to be the most important thing of TikTok Shop Lives. Meaning not every product is going to work the same way in terms of views and sales ultimately for you to make money. So for example, let's say I want to promote this shower speaker on TikTok Shop Live for these next couple of days, and I get very low views and sales, and then I decide to switch over to these ashwagandha gummies by Goli, and all my views and sales start to go up. Now that is a prime example of how product selection can either positively or negatively impact your sales. Now with all of my students, when I first start working with them, I always ask them, what are you most knowledgeable about promoting? What are you most passionate about promoting? And once they give me a specific category, I come back to them with product research on what I think is going to do well in that specific niche. So number 2 is going to be script. So what are you actually saying on your live streams to keep viewers? So number 2 is going to be script. So what are you actually saying on your live stream that's going to help keep viewers retained and ultimately help with conversions? I see many people make the same exact mistake where they really don't have a structure, built in on what they're going to say in their TikTok shop live, and they start to get quiet, they start to run out of things to say, and the moment someone jumps into your live that is mindlessly scrolling on TikTok, they're just going to scroll either up or down and go to the next person's live. So I specifically include lots of important topics in that script for whatever product you're promoting, like price anchoring, urgency, social proof, lots of important tactics that are going to help you see the most success on TikTok shop live and obviously make the most amount of money. And then the last thing that goes with all of that would just be consistency, right? If you want to see results not only on TikTok shop affiliate, but anything in life, you have to be consistent and you have to show up for yourself. So what does that mean? I always recommend for my students to have at least 1 to 3 hours that they can put into this every single day if they want to make the most amount of money possible. The way I got to my first 10K month off TikTok shop live, of literally only my second month of doing TikTok shop live, was putting in 3 hours every single day, but I was splitting up those 2 live streams into 90 minutes each. How I got to my first 10K month was just putting 3 hours into it every single day, and that was only my second month of TikTok shop live that I made $10,000, but I split up those live streams into 2. I just remember I was going live at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time and 10 p.m. Eastern time every single day. Why? Because that's when I found the most amount of success. That's when I got the most traffic into my lives, and that's when I made the most sales. So as long as you're able to show up for yourself every single day on TikTok shop live with the right tools and the right systems set in place, you're going to see success no matter what. It's really that simple as to how you can start to make thousands of dollars off TikTok shop live. If you guys want me to break it down even further, again, I do offer one-on-one coaching for TikTok shop live, but take it from someone who was a broke college student literally just a couple months back and is now living the life of their dreams. So that was pretty much it for that video. I'm going to be making more long-form videos in the future, so make sure you guys stay tuned. I would go more in depth with everything that I just explained to you guys, but that's ultimately all the value that I provide for my students one-on-one. So if you guys are looking to work with me, just simply message me the words TTS to my DMs. But other than that, just simply make sure you guys stay tuned for future videos like this one so you guys can get the best information and value out of me. But yeah, just simply give me a follow and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.